Amid ongoing debate about transparency and accountability in Jamaica, regional anti-corruption experts warn the fight against corruption cannot afford to lose momentum. The issue was raised at the 12th Annual Caribbean Conference of Accountants, Investigators and Anti-Corruption Bodies press briefing, where calls were also made for states to properly fund anti-corruption agencies. At a time when questions continue to swirl about accountability and oversight in Jamaica, anti-corruption agencies say the region must remain steadfast in its effort to tackle corruption.
It is a state institution, and they are providing such an important work, and therefore the state must resource them.
The call came on the opening day of the annual Caribbean Conference of Accountants, Investigators and Anti-Corruption Bodies, where several local agencies joined regional counterparts to discuss the evolving challenges facing investigators. The conference comes against the backdrop of concerns and ongoing debates surrounding the non-tabling of certain Integrity Commission reports. This was Executive Director of the Integrity Commission, Craig Beresford.
A lot of the problems that we have, Parliament needs to act to ensure that it does not continue. We can't have an Integrity Commission that is established to do what it is expected to do based on the legislation, and then we're prevented to do it effectively. So it's really analyzing the problems as they manifest themselves and seeing how best we can fix those problems. And you will notice I'm not being too specific, right? And that is intentional. But we do have recommendations in our annual reports, and I can assure you there will be more recommendations coming now based on what we see happening.
Despite questions from members of the public about the effectiveness of anti-corruption efforts, Dr. Karan Tang from the Commonwealth Secretariat argued that the fight remains necessary.
Somebody will ask, but what have you achieved? We still have corruption. My question is simple. Why do we have police? If you have police, does it mean that crime have stopped? But the fact of the matter is that if you don't have the police, you see what will happen.
Meanwhile, the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency MOCA says the nature of financial crimes is becoming sophisticated, forcing law enforcement agencies to evolve rapidly. Colonel Desmond Edwards pointed to the growing use of technology.
I think we're in a position now to effectively face the challenges. The point was made that you will never fully stamp out corruption, but our aim really is to impact it significantly. Go for the big fish.
As the discussions continue for the next 2 days, the participants say corruption may never be eradicated, but the effort to detect and investigate must continue in order to maintain public trust. Still to come this evening, fear and uncertainty. Westmoreland braces for hurricane season. And in business news, Vibrant Energy opens first service station. We'll be right back.